my name's Megan Padua, and I'm here at the Raven Golf Club Phoenix, where I teach for the Jeff Ritter Golf and the Tour Striker Golf Academy. Later on, Coach Aaron will be here, and he's going to go over advanced junior wedge play. But right now, I wanted to talk a little bit about fitting juniors for the right equipment. It's very important to get kids in the right equipment and not just cut down a regular golf club, because that can create a lot of problems in their golf swing. I like to use the US Kids Golf System because they have 9 different sizes and 2 different models that you can choose from. So this is a fit stick that I use, and you just have the child stand up next to it, find their height on here, and it shows you exactly what club selection they should be using. From there, you can use a swing speed monitor to see if they should use the ultralight series or use the more advanced tour series. So they've made it very simple for us as golf professionals to fit kids into the right equipment. Over here is our fitting rack that we use with all the different models of drivers. So it's very simple. And you know, any junior golf equipment that you can get the kids in the right size is going to be good. But I find that US Kids Golf makes it very simple and easy. This is going to show me how high it's going to go. So this pitching wedge goes this high. Now you guys tell me, is the pitching wedge going to go higher, or is the lob wedge going to go higher? So this is the lob wedge. What do you guys think?
Lob wedge.
We're going to talk a little bit about the sand wedge. So if you step on this sand wedge with your foot, okay, so step on that part right there, okay, this shows how high it's going to go. So that one's going to go pretty high, huh? I'm putting my weight on the front foot, and I'm going 9 o'clock, and then if you pretend like you're hitting down, the ball goes up.
It's meeting.
Yeah. Oh, good job, buddy. See that? His weight's on his front foot. Okay, so see, when my arm goes back that far, you guys, that's like our club. We don't need it to go all the way back, right? This one's just going to be a little toss. Okay? Great. Wow, nice. Let's see yours. Let's see yours. So, see, we're going to use a small tee here, and we're going to use your pitching wedge again, and we're going to tick-tock. So let me see your practice swing on the side.
Tick-tock.
Good job.
Tick-tock.
Good. Okay, so we're going to put on another tee. And just make sure that when the club hits the ball, it hits it like that. See, with the face open. Whoa, see how high that went? That was a lot of loft.
Hey everyone, Aaron Olson here at the beautiful Raven Golf Club Phoenix in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm happy to be a part of this year's 7 nights at the Junior Twitter Golf Academy presented by Jason Hellman. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about advanced junior wedge play, specifically distance control, and then later in the video give you 3 easy shots that you can practice anywhere on your home course or on the greens or any chipping area that you may have available. As you can see, I've got 3 targets laid out here at 30, 40, and 50 yards. So let's get started with some distance control. So here we are at the back practice facility at the Raven. And I wanted to move back here to do this distance control drill to show you that you don't need a golf hole or a really large range area to do these drills. All you really need is a space about 50 yards long, which could be any kind of driving range, any kind of chipping area, or even maybe your backyard if you have a little space. maybe 3 towels, one to put at 30, 40, and 50 yards, or 20, 30, and 40 yards. Or you could use range baskets, or like I have here, almost some hula hoop things or target circles. So what we're going to do today to start our distance control is work on a 40-yard shot. So that's the middle circle that I have placed out there. And I'm going to work on that one first so I can develop what I'll call a baseline. So the baseline for today's drill is a 40-yard shot. And what I mean by baseline is that once I have a feel for the length of my swing that I need to get the ball to land 40 yards, I can use that feel to take a little bit off, to hit it 30 yards, or to add a little bit to hit it 50 yards. So it's really important to have a go-to or a comfortable distance or a baseline that you can judge your distance off of. So now I'm going to hit 4 or 5 balls to get a good feel for this 40-yard shot and kind of give me my baseline feel for the day. Right, both those had pretty good distance control. So now what I'm going to do after I get that feel is switch to the 30-yard shot. Now the last thing I want to do here for this 30-yard shot is take the club back really far and then get to the downswing and all of a sudden realize I have to slow down to hit it 30 yards. So I've got a feel for the 40-yard shot. Now I'm just going to shorten it up a little bit on both sides for the 30-yard shot. Basically the same motion, just a shorter swing. So now I have a pretty good feel for a 30 and 40-yard shot. I'm going to mix it up a little bit and try to hit the 50-yard shot. So you can see that the length of my swing for the 50-yard shot was much longer than the 30, just a little bit longer than the 40, but my tempo and my pace stayed the same on each shot. I didn't take the club back short and try to jab it through for the 50-yard shot, nor did I take it back really long and loose and slow down too much for the 30-yard shot. So you can do this drill anywhere on a range, like I said, with baskets. It's really easy to do, and it'll really take your wedge game to the next level. Now let's go up by the green and try a couple varieties of shots using our trajectory and different rollout distances. Now that we've established a nice baseline pitch shot and the ability to hit a 30-yard, a 40-yard, and a 50-yard pitch, we're going to use a little creativity and imagination around the greens to hit a few different shots. So I have 3 target circles once again, one laid out just on the front of the green, one about halfway between me and the flag, and one all the way up on the upper tier near the flag stick. Now Seve Ballesteros growing up only had a 3-iron. And Seve used that 3-iron and learned how to hit all kinds of shots, high shots, low shots, shots that curve left to right, shots that curve right to left. So I'm going to use just a lofted wedge to hit 3 different shots with different trajectories, but trying to get them all to finish up by the flag on the upper tier. For this first shot, I'm going to hit a low running shot that lands in this front target circle and rolls all the way up to the back tier. Almost up there all the way to the flag, and I landed it right in my circle. Now my second one, we're going to try to land it about halfway in between, so this shot's going to have a little more loft and roll out just a little bit less. Landed it right on my circle that time, and it got up to the top tier. Now for this third shot, let's use our imagination and creativity a little bit. Imagine that we have to hit a high lofted shot over both of these front target circles up onto that top tier to get it to stop softly by the flag stick. Hopefully you can see how using a little creativity and imagination with just one club gives you many more options around the greens when you're out on the course. Combine that with good distance control and an idea of wedge play from 30 to 100 yards, and you'll be well on your way to saving strokes around the greens and beating your buddies. I hope you've enjoyed this video from Coach Megan and myself. As always, you can leave questions and comments and we'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Or you can find me at AaronOlsonGolf.com or at AaronOlsonGolf on Twitter.